Good afternoon, Lana Scott. Welcome back to the Tribal Lighthouse, guys. So, I had to wait for the sun to actually start going towards the setting because it got so hot out here when I did the morning reader for the water carrier. But I feel like there's at least 3 more readings I need to do because that's just what I'm feeling. So, I wanted to do one about the maps, and I did one this morning, but for some reason, I guess it got too hot, and my phone actually turned off at the beginning of the reading. It was a reading about New Mexico, and was pretty much talking about somebody going to a place. It was down towards the end of New Mexico here, and it was talking about them going somewhere during traveling or something to some kind of place like an amusement park or something like that, and hearing something that they needed to hear that gave them a major aha moment. Guys, my readings are all channeled. I can't go back and read the same thing and get the same thing because it'll just, as the day goes on and the energy shifts and change, I mean, the message wouldn't be exactly the same. It may be similar. So I have lost a message because my phone went off to somebody that probably needed to hear it. Okay, and I am, as you see, I've got the map out here. I am going to do some more of those, but I waited. They just told me that the sun was over the table, so I could come out here and do. We've actually got company from out of town, and everybody's waiting for some other people to get here. So, but I just wanted to do a quick reading about somebody. Because it feels like there's at least 2 or 3 other messages that were trying to come through today. I just, we're just having some technical, well, actually not even technical difficulties. We had the phone today, and y'all may laugh at this, but my radiator blew out on my car the other day, and I was stuck on the side of the road. I'd been staying behind somebody that was driving a tractor going somewhere, and I was following them with my lights on so nobody would run them over because it was a very tiny tractor. So people going into town and coming out of town saw me following this little red tractor, and then we couldn't do what we wanted to with it. I'm telling y'all this because it's kind of funny. And then we're coming back, and we get almost to where we're going to return the tractor, and my radiator blew up. So then people saw the little tractor pulling my car the rest of the way. I actually had somebody say, "Hey, I saw that tractor. I saw you following it. I saw here in the day it pulling you." I'm going, "Yep, my landlord. He came and pulled my car because my radiator croaked, but the engine still turned over. We only tried it once, so we're waiting for a radiator to come in. So I can't go to my studio. Yep, see my cards are already blowing. The little wind will go over here shortly, but I'm just going to ask about somebody in particular. It's going to be a little short message because I wanted to give y'all something else. We've just been having all kind of life happening crap go on, so I just haven't been able to do like I want to do. Anyway, so this is going to be a reading for someone because I feel like they want a message for somebody to come out. So let me meditate on your cards a few minutes here. Who do you want to do a message for? Who do you want to confirm? Angels, ancestors, passed on, loved ones. What is it you want to tell someone? I've been feeling like there's like 3 messages today. How many times do you want me to cut? They usually tell me 2 or 3, sometimes 4. So let's see what we get here. Ancient forest, which is talking about being rooted and grounded. Look right after that, guys. White buffalo. You know, I got a reading about white buffalo not too long ago about somebody that your lineage angels is waiting for. Spirit keeper of the north. North is grounded, stability. Again, that goes with this ancient forest here. So it feels like somebody that's very grounded, has some good things going on, and it feels like you don't see this coming. Spirit of the earth, more grounding there. Somebody very, very grounded. Spirit of air. Wow. Okay, so for some reason here lately, lots of elementals have been showing up. Now, how on earth does that happen when you've shuffled as many times as I just shuffled? Spirit of air. So this might be somebody that... Okay. So somebody might be having something to do with the elementals. Because you've got spirit of water, you've got spirit of earth, which is more transformation. Things come from the north, right? Because everything's north at the top, right? Spirit of air. This feels like somebody that, in Flowing River, this feels like somebody that has some kind of elemental powers, maybe an earth healer, something like that. Tracker, maybe you have, when the wind blows, maybe you get messages on the wind. Maybe you do earth spells or you're some kind of earth healer, but it just feels like a lot of elementals, somebody that tracks, somebody that's some kind of elder in the future, I'm feeling like. Let me get some overall energy. Guys, that's really odd. Y'all saw me shuffle those cards. Spirit of earth, spirit of water, flowing river, which is more water, spirit of air, tracker, white buffalo, somebody that they've been waiting for, that's an oddball, so to speak, right? That is, guys, I shuffled and shuffled and shuffled those cards. I use those cards every day. They're never in line like that. So I don't know what that means. Maybe that'll mean something for somebody. Somebody that's a white buffalo. Guys, this feels like somebody that has some kind of control over elements or very elemental. Flowing river, tracker. Maybe somebody that's somebody that travels a lot, tracks things. They've been waiting for you. I know that. The white buffalo always talks to me about waiting for you. Somebody that's, I don't want to say oddball, but somebody with more gifts than normal, like on a range. You know, like you got a little bit of this gift, a little bit of this one, a little bit of this one, a little bit of this one. Does that make sense? Somebody with a lot of gifts, I'm feeling here. Somebody that's younger, that's going to be an elder. See at the bottom, the focus keeps coming up. Somebody very focused. Maybe you do a lot of meditation. Again, this feels like somebody very grounded, having some kind of a breakthrough. This is somebody that is, things are starting to come together for you. This feels like this hasn't happened yet. This feels like somebody that's, I got that energy earlier. Somebody's very focused and you're getting ready to have a breakthrough on and put together some pieces of a puzzle, I'm feeling like. It feels like you're going to put some pieces together on some different gifts that you have or some things, little pieces of information that are floating around your head. You're going to have a breakthrough and put it all together. Somebody that just, something major comes to you through your own musings. It's love-based, whatever it is. You're going to have a lot of growth. Higher consciousness. This feels like somebody that also listens to their angels, has maybe some starseed energy. Somebody's getting, I'm trying to explain the energy that I'm feeling, that I'm getting from what because they're not really telling me, they're showing me. They're having me feel what someone's going through. But this is somebody that's, maybe you've been practicing some type of healing ability or you're spending more time on enhancing your healing ability because you're listening to your higher self in the dream state, I feel like. Doing a lot of healing. This is somebody that you're doing a lot of healing, and as you're healing, more things are coming in for you. Let me see what the runes say, because this reading is really off the wall, guys. It just feels like somebody with a lot of different abilities. I got on your journey going into the future, on your chariot, going into the future. Things opening up, because we got keenness. Keenness is also illumination on the inside. That may have to do with this breakthrough here. This feels like a younger person. It feels like somebody who, like they're showing me a person standing there, and there's like all these little bubbles around them, sort of, and they're all like little pieces that you're like looking at them and you're going, how does this fit in with me? How does this work for me? How do you want me to use this ability? It feels like there's a lot of questions, like somebody is trying to, again, piece together everything and figure out where they're going in the near future because they feel it all. Does that make sense? Yeah, they're telling me pull them one at a time. Hang on, guys. I'm trying to get more clarity for you. ancestral lands, separating two paths, openings. This feels like, so this doesn't feel like ancestral lands this time. It feels more like separating. I've been hearing that a lot lately. This is usually my ancestor room, but this time, well, the white buffalo talks about your ancestors have been waiting for you, okay? Your lineage angels have been waiting for you. This feels like they're urging you to go somewhere because of all these gifts, and they're wanting you to leave the old and move on to the new. Does that make sense to anybody? This feels like leaving behind something of the old because all these other things come in. You go through some kind of major breakthrough at a higher conscious mind. That clean, and then you also do some healing at the last minute that's based on love. And with your higher conscious mind connecting during the dream state, or maybe even talking to your higher self in meditation, or your higher self showing you something, makes you completely deviate from the path you were on. And you're kind of confused about it, I think, and you're like trying to figure out, okay, why is this happening? But I feel like you're going to figure it out really, really soon. Yeah, secrets are going to come to light, okay, because we got Perth. So whatever the mystery is that you're trying to figure out, it is going to come in for you, and really soon, I feel like. This feels like something like within a month, maybe by the next full moon or two. And then you're going to complete new beginnings. So you're going to make sense of all this. It's all going to come to light for you, and you're going to have a completion of beginnings. So after that, I feel like maybe things are going to open up more because some kind of secret comes to light, and I think the secret is, the surprise is that you're putting all the pieces together. And I feel like you've been keeping it to yourself. Then you're going to have a lot of birth. Okay, so whoever this message is for, you are having some kind of a major breakthrough. It's because you're focusing on it more, and you're trying to figure out these little pieces, but you know you're on the right path because you have that focus. Okay, and you're definitely going to pull it all together. Okay, you're definitely going to pull it all together. What else? Let me pull out the map card here and see if there's any other, explanation of what you're going to have on your journey. What else what in the near future is this person going to see on their journey that's going to either give them confirmation or may help guide them in the direction they're meant to go, or even tell them something that they don't know? Pull a couple of cards from the map, guys, because the map to me is your journey, how you're going around. I just heard in my head the magical map shifter. I just actually heard that in my head. Let's see what was on the bottom before I cut this. Ride the wave. Okay, so we got Ride the Wave on the bottom, but I want to see what's on the top. Peaks of Joy. So again, we got, that's confirmation, to me anyways, on joy and birth coming in, a new opening. Okay, Strength. Okay. So you're going to make sense out of this, and you're going to discover something about yourself that to me feels like it's on the other side of the veil. And I feel like you're searching. Both of these are facing in the past direction, but it feels almost like this one feels like you're looking at something now with some transformation. This one feels like you're looking at it from this way. Does that make sense? In other words, you look towards the past, and you figure out something that maybe the mystery room coming in for you right there. I already moved them out of the way, guys. And then you know where you're going, because 44 is a power card, and so is 33. That's a major breakthrough. Those are major angel cards, power cards. So this feels like someone is on their way to being an elder. Then we've got rock bottom. So I feel like this is where things majorly change, where you suddenly come out into the open after not knowing where you're going. Okay, so there may be a little bit of a time wait. This feels like the end of something, and then it feels like a new start. And after that, right after that, guys, look, I can't make this shit up, guys. Magical map shifter. Something, the universe is trying to show you something different. Wow. Oh, I'm putting that at the top. And we'll just put these down below. So magical map shit. It feels like the divine is definitely, and then you're going to have movement. Okay, guys? You're going to have movement. It's in the details. Cleaning house. So, okay, so that tells me that the divine is orchestrating this for you, okay, and you know it. And you know you're this, again, then there's 8, 9, 10. This is another, I always feel like the numbers are important on these magical map cards. 8, 9, 10. So that's, again, another movement moving in a different direction. And this is a 7 card. It's in the details. So, again, that feels like that purse coming up. 7, 8. 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's another cleaning house. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm so sorry. The wind is blowing out here. So again, this feels like maybe even moving. This one I feel like is talking about moving this time. Cleaning up house. In this way, it just feels like, see how she's too tall to fit through the door? And so if this kind of feels like a transition card to me, okay, where you're still waiting for some more pieces of the puzzle to come in, because it feels like she's too tall to go through she's too tall to go through the door, and she's too short to reach up to the window. So this feels like a major transition for you. Maybe waiting for some more pieces to come in. In the meantime, you're wide open. You're wide open. Wide open. Sacred pool. That feels like the end of the reading there. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah. Magical stream. That feels like where everything comes together for you. Wide open, sacred pool, magical stream. This always feels like an angel. So there's some kind of angel or ancestor close to you that is guiding you on the other side of this. Okay, does that make sense? Okay, guys. So this feels definitely like somebody that's trying to make sense of all the gifts and something to do with elementals. Okay, because we've got that spirit of air, that spirit of that ancient force being rooted and grounded. So it feels like this is definitely shifting timelines, and it also feels like you're on the right path with, and some kind of knowledge comes through for you in this major breakthrough. Spirit of air, spirit of water, or spirit of earth, air, water. Earth, air, water, fire. We just don't have the fire card here. So, and tracking. So this just feels like a whole bunch of going into the future, and some maybe even some elementals coming to help you or making sense of them. Native spirit. Let me see. Spirit of earth. Spirit of water is trusting your intuition, knowing you're on the right path and taking time to believe in yourself. Spirit of air, guys, forget the goofy men in the background, please. Spirit of earth, prosperity is blooming in all areas. You're strong and grounded. Who you are is enough. Connect more fully with nature. Okay. We don't have spirit of water. Spirit of air. Spirit of air is going to be before earth. Next card, I think. Spirit of air. Clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You're being urged to see life from a higher perspective. Clean out mental clutter, okay? So it feels like take care of details, pay attention, don't let things slip through the cracks, take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you, open your mind to see a situation in new light. So again, with this tracker and this healing energy and this white buffalo, it feels like, again, you're somebody they've been waiting for, and now you're starting to make sense of everything where you've been confused with the focus and the healing and the higher consciousness, guys. So you were definitely, whoever this message is for, you were definitely some kind of a tracker. You're definitely, the universe is definitely got some kind of something special in mind for you, along with your spirit guides and angels and ancestors. Your spirit guides that definitely are leading you. White buffalo and tracker, magical guys, I'm just telling you, somebody here highly spiritual with all these elementals coming in. It feels like you've got your finger on the pulse of something, even if you don't quite know what it is yet. This is huge to me, guys. This is somebody that's coming into their own, opening up, and everything just getting ready within the next. This feels like this is like within the next month or two, or a couple of months, maybe by the end of August. So this feels like when we go from Pluto into Aquarius back into Capricorn, it feels like this is going to be during Capricorn, where, because a lot of this feels like it hasn't happened yet, but you're starting to figure it out. And this movement card actually feels like after we go back into Capricorn, or go from Capricorn back into Pluto again. But I could be wrong. This could be somebody, this could be several different people on in different aspects of this reading. Okay, so take it how it resonates, guys. So that's what I have for you. This is a White Buffalo and Tracker message, and whoever you are, you're getting ready to be moving into the future and seeing things differently. They have been waiting for you. I don't feel like this has happened yet. When I did the reading earlier on New Mexico, it felt like it totally felt like it had not happened yet. And then I realized my phone didn't even record the whole thing. So I may try to do that one again tomorrow, but I really like to leave them up in the hands of fate. That's what those readings are going to be called. So guys, whoever you are, I think this is going to be a confirmation of some type for somebody. White Buffalo and Tracker. I think somebody's going to say, oh, this is me for sure. Okay. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. This was a totally throw it all out reading. I normally lay them all out, but the wind blowing, I couldn't. That's why I was keeping them here on the top. So I hope this makes sense for somebody. Guys, be a light in the darkness. I've been feeling a lot of messages coming in, a lot of things coming in, just looking at things, getting a lot of intuitive hits, and I know I'm not the only one. I always say that. I'm not the only one. So take it however it resonates. I hope it helps someone. If it did, leave a message in the comments for me, please. I hope this makes sense to somebody. All right, guys. Lighthouse.